I'm talking to my beautiful Nubian goddess sister in Trinidad, Nicki Minaj. Say, please, my beautiful sister, pay attention to what you're associating in my country with, because we're under pressure down here from the demons of hell who have found that the ground is unoccupied. There's no one to defend Jamaican people, so they are having a field day with our people down here. The devil is having a field day, and we need intervention right now. Mark Golden, you are not leading at your will. You're leading to letting the PNP, and when the PNP come in, the Illuminati members of the PNP will take it over, and Jamaica will see the most Illuminati government of all Illuminati government. If Andrew Holness remains in power, he will want to prove that he can be the best Illuminati leader anyone could ever see anywhere in the world. That is why he has now sent the same mechanisms that they have used on the Jamaican people to suppress them. They have sent the blueprint to Haiti to use it on Haiti. But I'm telling you here right now that the methods that were used on Jamaica are that they think. And thought has worked on Jamaica, has not worked on Jamaica, Andrew. So you might have to send back for that blueprint that you sent to Haiti of how to control gangs. The people in the inner city communities are human beings with flesh and blood, real, authentic, bright-minded people who all they want is an opportunity to show that they can be people to take a chance on. They are worthy of the chance that we're supposed to take on them collectively as a people. Simone Clark Cooper at TVJ. Dean Jackson Miller, you sold us out. You are the head of the media. And you took the gag order against Jamaican people. TVJ, our national station that we look to for all information and all hope. TVJ, Jamaica, you have sold us out. TVJ, Jamaica, you have sold out the Jamaican people for the gay agenda. You have stopped pushing the culture of Jamaica. Miss Kitty, your truth have been compromised. You are now only batting for the system and using the language of the people. I've loved you all these years. I've sat down with you. We have had lunches together. And all I've ever, this is for Miss Kitty, all I've ever been telling you over the years is that voice that you have belongs only to the people of Jamaica. And I noticed that Christopher Tufton took you. And had you made a lot of Jamaican people took that vaccine, and now they're going to use you guys again now to take a second, whatever the second phase is, they're about to use you guys again as they call you guys. They're key influencers. Jamaica needs you key influencers. Jamaica needs all the key influencers. If your purpose is not to uplift the minds of our young people, the system is using you to bring them and to keep them with them there. As the names them coming on my head as who they have as key influencers of this country. When COVID came along, you guys said that you were going to activate your key influencers. Big A, you're still there on radio. Elise, you're still there on radio. DJ Sunshine, you need to come out and tell the people them the truth about that story that is circulating that about us. You need to tell them how we met and why did you love Queen Ifrika so much. You need to, Sunshine, talk that part of the truth. If you guys don't, I will when the appropriate time come. I am saying all these things because I am not filtered anymore. I am not in a careless mode. I am not going to make people continue to judge who I am. I am declaring who I am with no fear or favor. I have no alliance but with the God Almighty Creator who I conceive to be His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie. If the white man have a God, the black man must have a God. And my next alliance is the people of this country. And I am calling on all the people who truly love a God that they call Jesus. The ones that really love that man that they call Jesus for real. That's the alliance we are looking for. And by we, I mean the people of this country who are dying because of lack of access to the Almighty. Gina Jennings, Pastor Gina Jennings, I am calling on you, Pastor Chambers. I am calling on you, Pastor Stewart. I am calling on you, Pastor Lewis. I am calling on all the authentic pastors of this country to drop the stage in the middle of halfway tree before January morning. December must be a month of praise to the Almighty to stop the world order. We need to stop the new world order, Jamaican people. And we need to stop the new world order right now. Andre Stevens, if you want me support, you have to kill the devil in you, youth. You have to turn back the devil out of you. You have to declare why you became a homosexual to the Jamaican people. And you have to declare why you want to remain a homosexual to the Jamaican people. So that the Jamaican people can fully understand where you're coming from. Nadine Spence, you are the woman at the helm of the restructuring of our constitution. Put on a public forum, invite the public to come hear the contents of the constitution, and also give them the opportunity. Us as Jamaicans should be calling for the altering of this election that's coming up in February, because it will be the election that will doom you. Andrew Holness, you cannot rule us down here because you do not have a heart in your body. You have given away your heart and replaced it with the agenda that they have given you. And all you can see now is the agenda that you are given and the task that you're given. You have given a task to kill Jamaican people and kill them physically and kill them spiritually. But you cannot do it in a blatant sense. So you are setting them up to shape the narrative of how they will die. I am asking you again, sir, as I've been asking you from the day I came to the education ministry with Tony Rebel. I said to you, Jamaica need a leader that will speak for them for real and that will love them and give them the justice that their ancestors and their ancestors before their ancestors have been standing in the way and begging for. You promised from your education minister that you would be the difference. And this difference that you have become and that you have now been standing solidly beside Mr. Holness is the mark of the beast in the clearest sense of any word. To see a leader in a time like this when black people in general need strong leaders, to watch you stand up and do this to black people in an island that every other black people everywhere around the world has looked to for this type of guidance all of their generations to generations. You are now signing us up to be the ultimate example of how you turn free-minded people into slaves. And you're thinking that those of us who have the ability to see what you're doing, you're thinking that we're going to sit here and not use our voices in the best way we can to highlight to the people the urgency of the situation that we're in right now. That if all of us as stakeholders don't stand up in a loud voice right now and say, yes, God, yes, to your will and to your way. Yes, we will trust you and obey with our whole hearts. We agree and we will say yes. Yes, Most High Creator, yes, we are standing in solidarity, solidly with you, O Most High, for the sake of saving our children, for a future that you say will include us to live and to raise children. I would love for you guys to come and look at what is happening to our inner city, our rural communities, wherever our children are found. And to those who have phones in their hands and find it easy to be disrespectful and to be distasteful and to be hateful to voices like hers, you're echoing that you are evil in intent and that you were born to serve evil and that your traumas have led you down a path that you cannot turn back from, because self-hate is the worst weapon that has ever been created by mankind, and it's the issues and the things that have affected mankind that have caused them to become so hateful towards themselves first, and it has caused them to not see how hateful they are when they pick up a phone. And also we know that they have algorithms that are typing and texting things now to help to form and to shape a natural mind towards a conviction. But we're saying that we have always seen you. We have seen how you set up your mechanisms, and we have seen how you have made it work. I am not talking for you anymore. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm talking directly to the source, the people who all these things are affecting, and we're saying we have to form that alliance, the alliance that we are going to form. Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, names are coming, especially you, Bounty Killer. We need Bounty Killer voice for women. Richie Stevens. Everywhere you see me, you talk about, you want to give me a talk. Because you see me, I go on like me, I diss up man and I call up man name. Richie Stevens, we need your bumbleclad voice. On the front line for woman. Richie Bumbleclad Stevens. We need your voice on the front line for females in Jamaica. Every man will ever sing a love song, bury someone. We as the women of this country, Tony Rebel, the women of this country need your voices as men who have sung the most sexy love songs for us as women here on this island. We need your voices right now. What the fuck you there? Where are the big men? Sean Paul, Shaggy. What you there? Shaggy, you did. Strong woman. See one strong woman, yeah? Me need your side of me right now, Shaggy. For echo what is happening to our young girls. All of our young girls' mouths are filled with dicks. Valiant, we know that you were placed in the business by Babs Grange them to tell inner city girls, just like when Vybz Kartel was placed by the previous government to do what he was doing. Valiant is the new mole. That is the new Vybz Kartel that they have placed in the industry now. His very brand new song, some of the lyrics from his very brand new song is, take hood in your throat, girl. My girlfriend love girls. So make me fuck you in your throat back. That is in very brand new song. Last night when all the children were fighting there one another. And I don't say all the children. Let me not be dramatic. When the youths them was fighting, the songs them were playing in the background was Mad Me and Mad Out. Them song they must ban. The parents of Jamaica must call for the ban. Just like only the call for the ban of Daddy Don't Touch Me Dear. You must call for the ban. The women rights organizations in Jamaica must stand up and call for the ban of a Mad Them and Mad Out song. Call for the ban of Valiant new song where I said, take hood in your throat, girl. I remember when Vybz Kartel did Ramping Shop and I came out and I did No Boy Can't Draw Me Round the Corner. I was the worst person on earth to do that. And that was the very same reason why I'm calling out Valiant today to say, little youth, know what you do because you are going like a woman you're born out in a little youth. Me I watch you now and you are the leader right now. Are you them a force on the people them for lead music? Them not tell you say you have one woman artist named Queen Ifrika when you give a fuck who you be. As long as you come in at the industry, I mean hear you balance your thing. If you say something uplifting towards the kids them mind where you are lead. Me I go have a problem with you. Valiant, me no want to not tell no more little girl fi shove no more hood down in a them throat back. Buju Banton, Spragga Benz are uno are the grandfather them and the big father them and the big brother them Fi come, Dr. Umar Johnson, me need you down at Jamaica. Fi come stand up and tell them black man here. Fi stop, tell them sisters them. Fi shove only dick down them throat hole and suck them one another. We need it fi stop in the country at the highest level. All of the women organizations, this is what you want for our young children. This is what you want for young people. For all our young people to only think that the only thing that they should get up and do is oral sex on each other and have our babies singing these songs line for line. We need to change the frequency of Donovan Jermaine, Shane Brown, Sharon Burke, Judith Bradley. Why are you not still in the industry? Jerome Hamilton, why are you not still in the industry? All of the disc jockey them were up on radio from the day I did Daddy Don't Touch Me There and below the why you not still there on my phone now? Why you not still there on radio? Why should you guys Coffee, Lila Ike, Chronics, Proto Joke? How no get so quiet all of a sudden? Why not train for in the background? Jesse Royal, Kabaka Pyramid. Why not train for in the background? Because Jamaica people need we now more than ever. I am not asking for nobody to stand up with Queen Ifrika. Jamaica people me a ask every name where me a call for. A Jamaica people me a ask who if you come stand up for. Where are you guys? What are you doing so busily that you cannot hear the cry from the home of the hurt in a Jamaica here, so? Oliver Samuels, why you not regulate Shibada them? Who gives Shibada them the right to behave the way how them behave on social media? Why is it that these are the only men on the front line feeding our country culture as they see it to the whole world and the diaspora? All the people that have been on the front line of the struggles of Jamaica and see Jamaica now on their knees, why are you in the positions that you're in? Lisa Anna, I am calling you out today, this morning. You need to come out and give Queen Ifrika a public apology for putting out the letter that you released on when I went to the Grand Gala and told Jamaica people and speak on behalf of Jamaica people that we did not want homosexuality to be the only thing that we will push in the future here. I am asking you, my sister, to fix this and to unite the country and to have Jamaica people love you again. Lisa Anna, you need to come out and apologize to Queen Ifrika for what you did at the Grand Gala. And Sid Bartley was the man in between me and Lisa Anna. I need you to come out and claim your name. Clear your name if you did not rape those 5 boys that they said you allegedly raped in Glenmere High School. Or if you did not do it, I am calling on you to come out and clear your name and tell the kids them who are pushing the homosexual agenda in Jamaica that you as a big man here on this island is against it. Sid Bartley, not the tourism minister. The man that was in culture ministry when the argument came up. And they said allegedly that he was the one who gave the order to turn down my mic at the Grand Gala. He was under, and when the Labour Right government was in opposition, I spoke to Babsy Grange about his situation. And she told me that when she come, I can't go do no research. Andre Stevens, please go dig up that there because you love dig up stuff. I begged Miss Grange to address it when she came into power, and she promised me that she would address it and to see that the investigation would be furthered. Nothing else came out of it. All we heard is that there were a lot of cases coming forward, but people were afraid. I am calling all these names now to come forward, like how you see Queen Ifrika come forward and clear her name. Say the passion where me a push and no passion out of nowhere. I some deep pain me a carry inside. But instead I come here, come ball about myself. Me come ball about the people when me see I go through the same thing when me I go through too. And say them need the assistance. So where are all these people who say they love Jamaica people so much and Queen Ifrika must go sit on one side because she love chat too much? We need you now to show Jamaica people say I uno love them. Donovan Jermaine, you are the last head of the industry. Why you not calling the producers them into a meeting and telling them that we need to change the frequency of the music and get the music on a higher vibration so that the people, them heart can start beat around a better consciousness again. Stephen Marley, Ziggy Marley, Sidella Marley, Sidella Marley, Sidella Marley, Sidella Marley, Sidella Marley, Sidella Marley. Get up and come here a little bit, the babes. Sidella, get up and come here a little bit, the babes. The female energy needs strength. The female energy in Jamaica needs strength. Jamaican women are the backbone of why we are who we are. Jamaican women is the backbone of why we are who we are on this island. We need all strong women to stand up right now. All strong women in Jamaica who have been crying in silence, let your voices be heard right now. L.A. Lewis, I need you on a live to give a proper explanation about the maroon documents that you're asking Jamaicans to sign up. I see you're begging them to sign up, but me say you're also in the underworld and the hobby and the dark forces thing. So me now go send Jamaica people willy-nilly to come sign up no documents with you, and before you know it, them soul gone. Me need you to come explain to Jamaican people when you tell them to come sign up to the maroon documents thing. Me need you to explain fully and properly with a clear tongue what you mean. So if it is that you have a way out without your monetary gain alone, where you can drive around in a yacht and Rolls Royce and boast so you're rich off a hobby and people plight, come show the regular man what is the procedure for sign up, for save themselves from the kingdom where you say, come then. L.A. Lewis, come start the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help your God to how you know how to explain it. All the man them, Ricky Trooper, you responsible for the sound system them, Ricky Trooper. All you big mouth Mataran, me never go bother call your name, cause all these years me really did think say you was a real man. Me can't believe say you're no man Mataran. So me not call you as no head of no sound system. And you boom boom. Are you responsible for the next generation that where it come after the man them name when I call before? You line up and give away the whole thing, boom, boom. Grand spend, big up on yourself and never fall for the bait what they where them set. Go and keep the unity in a grand spend because them want to shake up the original root them. All of the youth them in the inner city, them going to kill you if you don't unite and lock your gun them for save fool yourself down the road when the real need are going to come for them. You no stop set up on yourself for dead. See? All of these people love to parade in front of you and say they are the ones that you guys love. We need them right now to regulate. No more suckle down in a hole, down in a throat song for we daughter them. We need we daughter them to know so them can be entrepreneur. I want to say this right now. Miss Kitty, when you am big up mystical, me know say Andrew Wellness call center job them you promote. And really Jamaican women and the fact that them really should have better jobs more than the $2 them where them are getting at the call center them. And that you should elaborate pan a big show. What you should say is, mystical, me hear a little argument where you try and make and so, but you feel know say $1 better or nothing, which you did done say a little bit of that for true. But it's not really about cussing out mystical and say she a prostitute and a talk about she a cuss out. It's a war where you don't know what you know do. You don't know what you know do. So Miss Kitty fix the argument and tell mystical say, even if she's not going to go into a formal 9 to 5, if she must make sure so the things them where she do as her income are things where she got proud of down the road. So even though she might have make some money out of some unusual ways now, down the road she must make sure say in her heart, she go alright in her heart when the long run. I want to say to the girl who say she a popcorn ex, take a deep breath, baby girl. Take a deep breath. Don't make your traumas define who you are. I see a beautiful, black, gorgeous woman who is trying to show everyone that she's here and she's alive. But you're only bigging up garbage. And when you put garbage onto garbage, babes, all the bad things that inside you, I'm calling the garbage, not you. If you continue to pile garbage, it's going to be an overflow. So all that's going to come from your energies is just negatives, and people are just going to keep you negative. Fight for yourself better. Seeing? I am saying all these names because you're all now new influencers. Pampute, you have to be stronger than that now, mama, because the women and children in your community, they need that treat that I see you keeping. And I'm going to do to help you from a more holistic level. To do even not even just back to school, just to do a different type of treat where we bring the proper people in there to help the kids to understand how to eat properly and how to take deep breaths and how to just calm and be children, you know. Start a garden drive in some of these communities because the kids need flowers around them, they need plants around them, they need a connection there with nature so that them can vibrate on the frequencies. Yeah, man, Maca Diamond, man. Maca Diamond, what day you come out ready if you draw me down and you don't tell the people them say when you was sick, it was Queen Ifrika who told you about the natural things them that you can use to help with your sickness. So that me assess this. Come out and come talk. Use your voice. Spice, come out. Popcorn. You're up for target. Start use your voice for tell the youth them for chill. Shift and change up the narrative. Adonia. Alkaline. Seeing? Massacre. Seeing? All of the columns, them, the people need us. They need us. The Jamaicans that give us the vibes. They need us. And if the people hear it and don't see the action take, we cannot judge them when they shall cry from either their graves or from the places that they shall be left behind in. Because all they're going to say is, we have given our hearts to a lot of people, and none of them came back to give back their hearts to us. And this is what we're up against on this island. So I am here telling you guys that the mental issues that I am having is the lack of support for the well-being of my country. There is not enough voices to stand up firmly. And we need to start reporting some of these people on here, whether any social space that is degrading and downgrading your country, downgrading women, downgrading children, only showing one kind of negative. If you do not give them a consent, they do not have it. If you do not give them the consent, if you do not go underneath them thing, why you think me not worry about likes and clicks? Because what me I do is not about likes and clicks. It's about making my presence felt as a Jamaican woman who was born free and love my country and what my country stands for. All of us have benefited of these people who are dying now, and watch us stand up and watch them die. And they're crying and begging us to just, I know you can do without us, but it was not supposed to be like that. Jamaican people was not supposed to be left behind like this. Jamaican people was not supposed to be left behind like this. And I them leave Jamaica people behind and I import. Because you can't import some people to come a Chris Brown show and make it look like a Jamaican people come out. You soon see where Jamaican people are going to come out for. Because I know all of you want to see Jamaica people come out for something. But we are going to choose where we come out for. So you can go and import to no people them in the country and I call them Jamaican. Chronic law, babes. We need your chronic law to come use. Any name when me see a pop up when me no call. Taros Riley. We talk about you know talky, I sing, you sing.